Welcome back to another Mercs Legion War Recap video. As you can see here, we had a bit of a loss, and unfortunately it was a pretty tough loss for us, but we did go up against LPS Titan, and they were beasts of attackers and defenders. They were pretty good about keeping us from getting the 3 stars on a lot of their bases, and they were just really good about coming in and taking out that 3rd star for us. Sometimes you're going to have matches like that, folks, where you'll run across an attacker that's just extremely good. So what do you do in those kinds of situations? Well, you could pout about it and be like, oh, well, you know, we lost. They were just too tough for us. That one doesn't really count. No, it does count. And what can you do from it? You can learn from it. One of the things you can do is you can go through and open up a base, scout it out, and be like, hey, you know what? That was really good. It had this aspect of this base that was really easy to take care of. Or this part of the base that was extremely difficult to take care of. I like that idea. I'm going to incorporate that into my base. And one of the things that we saw in this one is, one, there were no symmetrical bases. They had a couple of dead zone bases, but for the most part, they were all these funny shaped bases that were hard to deal with. And for the most part, they kept us from getting the 3 stars on all their bases. So congrats to the LPS Titan, and hope you guys don't mind, but we're going to be copying some of your base layouts so that way we can get in there and hopefully have better results in the next war. Alright, so this first attack I want to show you is by number 14 versus 15. Monique, I hope I'm saying your name right there. Monique, I want to give you a shout out on this one because you came in and you gave us 6 new stars for this war. So congratulations, Monique, on your 6-star war. Alright, coming in with a GoHo attack. We're coming up here, starting at the very top. Did a good job about redirecting the fire away from where the wall breakers needed to come in. I do think your funnel came down a little late. I think the wizards should have come in as soon as you dropped the golem. And the reason for this is that King might have been able to go inside if there were a building inside that compartment a little closer to him. But instead the King decides to go walk about around the base instead of going in. Poison spell comes down just to slow down those troops. Good idea, only taking 1 poison spell. I'm not sure the haste was placed right. Maybe it was a misdrop. But good job of getting the jump spell in there just to help get your troops into the core of the base a little bit sooner and start taking out some more of the defenses inside. Alright, so once that's done, what are we doing? We're spreading out the hogs surgically around the base. Why? Because we weren't sure where these giant bombs were or if there were any double giant bombs. And sometimes spreading them out like this means you're going to lose several of them, but if they can take out 1 or 2 buildings each, they've done their job. Sometimes you're going to get lucky and they're going to group up together in the middle here under 1 heal. That's going to be good, but what you're trying to do now is avoid that double giant bomb, which Monique did very well right there. And I love the fact that we had 1 more heal left for this Tesla farm at the end of the attack. So I thought that went exceptionally well. A really great example of GoHo. But here's what makes this attack finish up so nicely, is look at all of these troops right around the outside. This is your cleanup crew. Your cleanup crew is essential in getting these attacks under 3 minutes. One of the things that we struggle with a little bit right now is making sure our attacks are within the correct time limit, and that's just, you know, the meta of the game. We've got to learn how to speed our attacks back up to where they were before. We will get there. I know it's frustrating. I know a lot of you wish we had that extra half a minute again, myself included sometimes, but you know what? That's just the way it is, and we're going to have to deal with it and learn how to speed up our attacks. Hopefully get some more 3 stars in 3 minutes. Alright, so good job, Monique. Get your shout out right there. So now let me ask you this one. What do you do if you are a Town Hall 8 that just went to Town Hall 9? You've gotten your heroes a little bit. You've gotten, you know, your spell factory upgraded a little bit, but you don't have the high level troops yet. What do you do? How do you take on a Town Hall 9? Well, Evil Queen here just moved up to Town Hall 9 not too long ago. She's going to be doing an 8.5. But one of the things that she was very smart about is she was smart about getting her spell factory upgraded right away. She got her laboratory upgraded right away. Why is that important? Because of the ability to do attacks just like this. She's going to be doing what we call a double BBQ. 2 lightning bolt, and quake spells in 1 attack. Now what's great about this is, yes, this is a Town Hall 9. Yes, there's an enemy archer queen. and 4 air defenses. However, if you can double BBQ 2 of the air defenses that are deep in the base, you're going to be able to come in here with your dragons just like you normally would and take out this base. The only thing that's going to be a little bit more of a challenge is dealing with the enemy archer queen. One thing that I might have done is I might have come in from the south side, so that way I could have dealt with the queen a little bit sooner. But what she's looking at here is, look, we're coming in on the back side of the air sweeper. The air sweeper will not be an issue in this war, which is good because you need as much firepower alive throughout this attack as possible. And then from here on out, she did a good job of keeping everything funneled into the core. We had a couple of clan castle troops come out. The dragons will take those out without a problem. And then we'll just let them march around the base. Now, we did lose several of the dragons on the south side of the base, simply because that's where the queen was. So that's why the bulk of the dragons are around the top side of the base. However, there's plenty of dragons here to stomp their way through these storages, and 1 remaining archer tower and Tesla. So very good job. Also, queen getting the 6 stars in our war this time. Good to see you back in the record books. So that's, folks, how you do it. If you are in early Town Hall 9, with the Town Hall 8 troops, you can get in there and do a double BBQ and still have a good chance of taking out a Town Hall 9 base. Alright, so let me show you another one here. Let's go down here. What happens if you are a Town Hall 9 but your queen is upgrading, or your king is upgrading, or both? You can still come in here with a double BBQ and take out this base. Now, here's something that you want to think about. How can I take out the queen if I don't have my queen? So let's check this out. We have our enemy archer queen right here, and she's going to pretty much walk around her base. She's going to stop at these different points around the base as she makes her way around it. Now, there's an excellent YouTube video. If you go to the wiki pages on the lightning spell, an awesome video. I'll post a link down in the description for you guys, but it very easily breaks down this for you. So what can we do here? We're going to lightning that queen to death. She's a low level queen, so a couple lightning spells here are going to help take her down. Notice we dropped the lightning spell before she got to that spot. Here we go. She's going to jump over that wall. Boom, right in the path of that lightning spell, and down goes the queen. Now we've taken care of both air defenses, and we've taken care of the archer queen. So that's going to be a huge amount of DPS not on the board. Now, this is an early Town Hall 9 base, excuse me, and I am coming in with max dragons for Town Hall 9, so that makes it a little bit easier, but the attack premise is still the same. If you're down a queen, you can go low and help clean up, which is what this attack was. You can use your spells to help take out the enemy heroes if needed, and if you've got higher level troops, it should make it a lot easier to overcompensate for what you are missing, such as that queen. And in fact, in this attack, I don't think I even used my king at all in this one. It just was done really well. Alright, so folks, I hope you enjoyed that video. Hope you got some new things out of it, such as taking out the enemy queen with the lightning spells, coming in doing a double BBQ if you are new to Town Hall 9, or just doing a great job with some surgical hogs, folks. Hope you enjoyed the sidebars on the side, reminding you to always subscribe to our YouTube and Twitter pages, keeping up to date with the latest content. Sorry we missed a video back there, but we did have a maintenance break and we lost several of the replays, but we are good now. So congratulations to LPS Titan on your win. Hopefully Mercs Legion will be able to pull out a win on this next war. Stay tuned, folks, for some more content coming up in the very near future. This is Eureka Havoc from Mercs Legion, reminding you guys to always clash without fear.